Does my bum begin this?
Do you want the truth?
It's not a good way to start a video. Thanks, Steve, for the venue.
Yeah.
Thank you again, and for everything. Thank you for coming. Namaste to everyone. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste means I salute the divine in you, and you do the pranam in front of the heart space and say, I recognise the divine in you. And as we say that, we can tune into the innocence in each person. There is an innocence in each person. There's a divinity in each person. And then there's the personality. Personality, there's the vulnerability, there's defensiveness. But behind the personality is the innocence. And the goodness in things. If we look behind the surface, we find the divine. And that's a little bit more, that's about what my talk before we meditate will be about, is looking behind the surface, looking behind appearances. And to be able to say namaste, we look behind the surface, the appearance, and we see the oneness, the spirit essence behind the form. To be able to see that innocence in someone, we have to see it in ourselves. We all know that. We've experienced that. The more that we experience the innocence and the spaciousness inside of ourselves, the goodness inside of ourselves, the easier it is to see it in other people. It becomes more obvious. If we don't, then trying to see the good in other people becomes an effort. Try to look for it. But once you find the goodness in yourself and the innocence in yourself, it starts to become more obvious that it's in all people. And there is the personality and the body, the form, and behind that is the spirit essence. And it's just a matter of what you focus on. Where does your attention go? Where does your attention habitually go? To the form? Or can you see behind the form, the essence behind the form? So I'd like to do a mini meditation with you to begin with. And in this mini meditation, we'll guide you just into breath awareness of breath. I teach mindfulness meditation, a style of mindfulness meditation that's called mindfulness-based stillness meditation. And in today's presentation, I'll explain what that term, mindfulness-based stillness meditation, means. As we do this mini meditation, just for 2 or 3 minutes, I'll guide you a little bit in just a short contemplation about what's happening when you watch your breath. And then that will lead me a little bit more. I'll expand on that in the talk, and then we'll do a longer meditation together. Okay, so if you'd like to sit up fairly straight. Lower your eyes, close your eyes. Let's start by taking a few slow, deep breaths. The slower and deeper we breathe, the less dominated our attention becomes by thinking. So slow, deep breathing is a good preparation for meditation. And now allow your breath to find its own depth and rhythm. Become aware of the space in front of your closed eyes. There's a field of darkness muted shapes and colours. Rest your attention there as you relax your eyes and your forehead. Now bring your attention to your breathing. Just your natural breathing, no effort in it, just the gentle rising and falling of each breath. Follow your breath with your attention, with a gentle interest, just watching your breath. Attention drifts away, you get caught up in some thinking commentary. Just ease your attention back again to the breathing, to your next breath. As you're following your breath, aware of your breathing, just notice that the breath is rising and falling, it's coming and going. And it's being seen in the field of awareness. The breath might seem like the foreground. The field of awareness is the background in which the breath appears. The breath is moving, changing, coming and going. The background of awareness is still and constant. You'll be aware of both, the feeling of the breath, and behind the breath, subtler than the breath, is the field of awareness in which the breath appears, it's seen, and then it falls and changes. In this simple practice, you can see that there are two things. There's the content. Content is what we're aware of. That's the breath, in this case. And there's the field in which the content appears. The field of awareness is vast. The content is defined. The breath rising and falling. Complete that mini meditation now. As you're ready, open your eyes and we'll come back together. Please feel welcome to ask questions at any time. Happy to bounce off your questions or comments. So the theme of my talk today is becoming aware of subtle agendas when you meditate, subtle thoughts and subtle feelings. And realising when I teach meditation, at first I teach people the structure or the technique of meditation, and then as they start to progress, commit themselves to that, we start to deconstruct the meditation. And by deconstructing the meditation, what we're doing is to take away the doing of the meditation and to take away the sense that I'm doing meditation. And it's a very important part of meditation, because meditation really, after the initial stages of structure is important to get into the meditation. It's also important to be able to let go of the structure. And to let go of the sense that I'm doing something. This is my meditation. This is my awareness. And to get the sense that you're being meditated. You're being meditated by the field of awareness. And what that means is that you're surrendering to the field. You're surrendering the doer and the thinker to the stillness, the silence of the field. And so you're allowing yourself to be meditated. Rather than thinking that I'm doing this, this is my meditation, you start to let it go and be present. So the first stage of meditation is choosing to be present. And then the second stage is being present, letting go of the doing. And because the meditation can reinforce the idea of control and will and a separate sense of self. And what we're surrendering to is the field of oneness. When we surrender the doer and the thinker as we meditate. So far so good? So it's a subtle part of meditation, and people can stumble on it. Some people don't stumble on it, and they keep trying to meditate. And they judge their meditations. I did it that time, I couldn't do it that time, I better try harder, I better learn something more, I've got to improve my technique, I've got to do it better. No need. Choose to be present and then let go of the doing and flow with presence. Become the presence instead of feeling that I'm doing meditation. So I wanted to reinforce that idea with a metaphor. Metaphors are good for talking about this sort of thing. The spiritual path is about getting familiar with the field of awareness. There's the content and there's the field of awareness in which the content appears. The world conditions us to focus on the content. It doesn't train us to be aware of the field of awareness, the subtle field of oneness. The field of awareness. Without awareness, there wouldn't be anything. So, this is a visual metaphor. And it's a very simple one. I don't know if you can see it because of the sunlight, but this is a prism. Can you see it? And it's got a source of light coming into the prism, and it's got rainbow colours coming out of the prism. So this is the metaphor that I wanted to talk about, and to bring into basically what I want to get to is this idea of allowing yourself to be meditated rather than thinking that you're doing meditation. So on one side of the prism is the light, the source. In this case, it's a narrow beam, but if you've got a crystal in your window, it's not a narrow beam, it's just the sunlight coming in. And it's being refracted by the light, by the prism, and broken into rainbow colours. So the symbol of the light and the colours. This is an important metaphor, a very useful metaphor. on this side we've got the nature of the light, and on this side the nature of the colours. If you can't see it, I'll talk about it. So the light is the source. It's the beam that's coming into the prism. It's the source, and what comes out of the prism is the creation. Now the source can exist without the rainbow and without the prism. But the prism and the rainbow can't exist without the source. That's why it's the source. It's the source of creation. So hang in there with the metaphor.
Paul, can you tape that so people see it?
I'll be doing this all the time, but yeah. If you just follow my voice, I'll come over to the front if you want to. So the second quality I put there about the light source with this metaphor is that it's the essence. It's the essence of the rainbow. Newton experimented with these things. He was making lenses and telescopes and things like that. And what he discovered is that if you put a second prism there, where the rainbow is, it goes back to the source. It joins the different colours back to the source. So the light is the source and the essence. It's like, I love the metaphor of jewellery, with gold jewellery, earrings and rings and banglets and necklaces. The essence of all of the gold jewellery is gold. One essence, many forms. So the essence of the rainbow colours is the light, the pure light, the source and the essence. The rainbow colours of the world, all of the things that we see. The source, the light, is unmanifested. And when it goes through the prism of the earth, the prism of our body and mind, our personality, it divides into all of the colours that we see. And we name those colours. And the colours are fascinating, all of those beautiful rainbow colours. And they draw our attention into the appearance of things. And the appearance of things is what I call in front. It takes our attention out there into the world. What we're not trained and conditioned to be aware of is what's behind the appearance, what's behind the multitude, the many, is the oneness. The oneness is here all the time. We just tapped into it when we were aware of our breathing. The oneness of awareness, the field of awareness is always here. It's the source. But what we're trained to do is to focus on the content of awareness rather than the field. On the colours, the fascination. And we hope that by manipulating the colours, we're going to create happiness, create peace. Purple looks pretty good. I've only got red. Like a bit of purple. And once I've got purple, a bit of yellow would be nice. Purple and yellow go well together. So we get fascinated by looking out. And we get trained. The colours get marketed. And we get attracted to keep looking out. So what I'm suggesting is meditation is a way of taking our attention from manifestation, from the appearances of things, and turning it back to the source. Going back through the prism, back to the source. The source is the field of awareness. So in the colours, it's diversity and separation. The prism that the light goes through is our mind, body, personality, ego. And particular parts of our brain are created the prism, the rainbow that human beings see. And they are the prefrontal cortex in the brain and the left hemisphere of the brain. We've been trained to develop these parts of ourselves that focus on the prism, on the rainbow, focus out. And what they're focusing on are feelings, thoughts, and sensations. That's the world, that's the rainbow colours of human beings, feelings, thoughts, and sensations. What the right hemisphere of our brain and midbrain tunes into is the field that's behind thoughts, feelings, and sensations. The source in which thoughts, feelings, and sensations appear, change, and fall back into. But we have to retrain ourselves out of that fascination and focus on the rainbow colours of field. That's what the spiritual path has been. We've been taught about that forever. The world is what's referred to as Maya, illusion, the rainbow colours. It's the realm of appearances, the surface. But we've been trained in materialism. We focus on matter instead of spirit. It's very deep training. And parts of we become attached to certain parts of the rainbow, certain colours, and a particular one is our thinking mind. We become attached to thinking. Thinking keeps us looking out, judging, anticipating, expecting, wanting, avoiding, with the training of our thinking mind. The field is still and silent, the field of awareness. We're aware of our breathing, the breath was moving. The field is still and silent. The source of peace and happiness and joy isn't out there in the rainbow colours. It's in the source, it's in the field. And the field is stillness, silence. You can say more, you can say power, love, wisdom, truth. They're all aspects of the source. Any thoughts or comments or questions so far? So the world cultivates the thinker and the doer, and the beliefs that I have to make it happen. And if I don't make it happen, it won't happen. So through meditation, if you meditate correctly without too much effort, you start to surrender to the field. Surrender the fascination and the attraction on doing and thinking and attaining and achieving and acquiring and getting. We start to surrender that fascination, that addiction, and look at what's behind. What's always here, but it's behind the appearances. But we haven't been trained on that unless you're interested in the spiritual path, and unless you've come across a spiritual teacher that guides us away from the appearances to the source. Of course, we probably know that the appearances and the source are one, but we create the separation through our addiction to focusing out rather than behind. As you start to sense what's behind the appearances, what's behind thoughts, feelings and sensations. Once you start to rest in the field, then the field starts to permeate, to come through and to inform the form of our body, mind and ego personality. So far so good? So what I wanted to introduce into meditation is something that I found really helpful. One of my teachers taught me to meditate from behind, to bring your attention into your being from behind, rather than from thinking. Because of our addiction to our brain, we're a brain-centric society, rather than thinking that you're meditating from here or from here, to meditate from back here, to watch the contents of your thoughts, feelings and sensations from behind, come into meditation from behind. When you meditate from here or here, there's a tendency to think that I'm doing the meditation, I've got to make it happen. But when you meditate from behind, you start to surrender into the behind is doing the meditation. The field is doing the meditation. It's holding me, and I'm surrendering to being held by the field. All I'm doing in front here is making the space so that the field can, from behind, it can start to infiltrate. It can heal. It can dissolve me as it starts to come through. As I'm meditating, not as I do meditation. That make sense?
It's brilliant.
It's an important thing because I know people sit and try to meditate, sit and try, and all the things that go on when you sit and try to meditate. So what I suggest is that you set up a structure of the meditation, and then you start to dissolve it, disassemble it, and you allow yourself to be meditated. And that process becomes easier through understanding the field and trusting the field. The great teachings about non-duality from the Vedas, they teach us about the field, knowing the field, understanding that you are the field. And that sort of understanding then informs, particularly our society that is so caught up with willfulness, doingness and thinkingness. The chakras open in both directions, this way and behind. We tend to focus on, when you see all of the pictures of chakras like that one there on front, and I teach people about, I teach mindfulness of chakras. And show them this diagram, if you might not be able to see it. I didn't bring my projector today, I only had 2 slides. And the chakras are opening in both directions, behind and in front. So it's quite nice to come in into beingness, into presence from behind, to enter your body and your mind and your heart chakra from behind, coming into it from behind. That's what I'll guide you into today. Any thoughts or questions so far? Are people meditating already, or is it so hot, warm that it's sleepy time of day?
Well,
Yes.
can I just say that moment ago, I mean, most of us here would probably do as I do, is walk through life observing form, what is my body doing, what am I thinking, from half space behind, observing it. Yet I've never gone in meditation observing me meditate.
Yeah.
I think that is
Yeah.
really,
It's very useful too, because you can observe yourself in the front with your thinking mind. So you judge yourself, analyse yourself, scrutinise yourself, analyse your motives, blah, blah, blah.
slightly different.
Yeah, well,
talk
we're
one
talking
minute.
about something different. That's
Yeah.
good, we're on the same page. This is coming from behind, you come from behind the brain, and you sense the brain, its operations, you sense and watch from behind. You come
It's
into
like
that.
a witness, just witnessing.
It's just watching, yeah, but a step back even. So you can, if you're witnessing from in here, you can get the sense that it's contained in form. So all the words and metaphors have got strengths and limitations, but one of the things that has got a limitation is the idea of going within. You can create separation when you go within. So let's flesh it out, let's go behind, let's go above, let's go below. Our ego locates itself, our ego thinking mind locates itself in space. And normally it's here and projected there, localising ourselves. Our ego localises itself in time and space. And so we want to have to break that. Go behind and go behind the idea that I'm doing meditation. This is my meditation. Even this is my awareness. It's not my awareness. It's our awareness. When I'm watching my breath, it's not my awareness that's watching the breath. It's the field, because it's formless and there's no separation in it. Behind me is that what's behind you. We're all one in the field. So it's not my meditation, it's not my awareness, it's not my spirit, it's oneness. That's where this metaphor is useful, to get the feeling of I'm not doing spirituality, and it's not my spirituality, my spirit.
I guess the ultimate would be waking up in that field, to start the day in that presence, not just stopping and starting the day. Really, meditation is to
Yeah.
be good.
Well, as it's shown here, that you watch yourself through the day. But as you watch yourself, you've got to be aware, be sure that you're watching yourself from behind. The watching is non-judgmental attention. You're not judging yourself and analysing yourself. The field is infinitely forgiving and infinitely compassionate, infinitely silent. So if you start analysing yourself too much, or judging yourself too much, or comparing yourself to an ideal or to other people, you're not watching yourself, you're thinking about yourself. So that's where we have to step back, another step.
Observation, but no thought goes into it. There's no analysing, just an observation.
Seeing, clear
So
seeing.
seeing without thinking about something.
Yeah. And when you practice that with yourself, you can start to see the innocence in yourself, and you can start to see it in other people.
Thank you for the way that you're just dropping in these purely clear statements, because they're ones that revolve around the spiritual community, but the way you're sharing them is just really potent and random. It's not even a need for question, but it's just like, oh, we're in the field you're speaking about because of the way you're bringing it forward.
Yeah. We don't have to do or create spirituality. We don't have to do it, create it, attain it, achieve it. We have to surrender to it and know it and trust it. That's what you do in the practice of meditation if you're allowing yourself to be meditating. And if you're trying to meditate, there's a place for trying to meditate just at the beginning, just to say, I'm going to choose to be present. But then, once you get established, surrender. Take away the trying, take away the judgment, the effort, the subtle thoughts and the subtle feelings that hold me in me. You have to surrender those. See them, and as you see them, you surrender them. You don't take them seriously, you don't identify with those subtle thoughts and beliefs and agendas. Okay, we'll meditate together now, and I'll guide you into coming into form from behind. Mindfulness meditation, if you're not too familiar with it, it's about bringing awareness into form. So we just did that when we brought awareness to our breathing. We do it again when if you bring your awareness into your feet, you move your awareness or your attention through your feet, noticing all the sensations there. Some sensations will be strong, usually discomfort or pain is strong, and subtler sensations, energy, the aliveness in your feet. But what I'll guide you into, as we'll be meditating probably about 20 minutes, I'll guide you into coming into your belly from behind, coming into here, and sensing the first three chakras from behind. Sensing, you don't have to have any idea of what chakras is, you just bring your awareness into what's it feel like in here. And then we'll bring awareness into the heart chakra, the chest, from behind. And then we'll bring attention into the third eye and the crown chakra from behind. You come in from here and move your attention into what's the brain, its activity and its structure. What does it feel like as I come into it from behind? And then we'll rest behind, being held, the brain, the heart and the belly being held in the field of awareness. Okay? Sitting up fairly straight. Let's take a few slow deep breaths as a preparation for the meditation. Helps to wake you up, your posture and deep breathing. So if you need to take 10 deep breaths, go ahead. Straighten your posture up. Posture should be upright and open. Open across your chest, upright through your spine. This is meditation time. For the next 20 minutes, we'll be meditating together. If you drift away at any time, come back and start again. Every time you drift away, it's not a problem. Meditation is an ongoing process of coming back and starting again. Each time you come back to the field of awareness and start watching again. If you're caught up in the content, thoughts and feelings, come back and start again. So we'll begin again by becoming aware of your breathing. We can start this practice of bringing awareness in from behind with the breath. You come in from behind your throat, behind your chest, behind your belly, to watch the rising and falling of the breath. Each breath brings us into the presence. Just by following it, by being interested in it, watching it. Then we'll start to bring our awareness into our torso and our head and our brain from behind. But if you bring your awareness down to your bottom, the base of your spine, the sacrum, the lower back area, and just notice what it feels like in your lower back. First of all, you'll come across the muscles, and then you'll start to come into the bones. Inside the spine is where the energy of the chakras is. So allow your awareness to come from behind into your lower back. Noticing all the small sensations there. Might be a little tingling, or a tightness, a softness or a spaciousness. And then allow your awareness to travel, just to penetrate a little further into your genitals, sexual area. Noticing all the sensations, energies there, subtle, strong. Opening to awareness in your lower belly, in your pelvis. Not trying to fix or change or do anything. Just allowing awareness to come in and to embrace, to explore whatever's there, subtle or strong. Come up a little higher, your upper belly. Come in from the back, bring awareness into the muscles of your back and the spine. And slowly move into fill the belly with awareness. Awareness is coming in from behind and filling your belly, noticing all the small energies, sensations around and through your belly. There might be some areas where the sensation or the energy is a little more intense. Let the awareness meet, surround and embrace all the energies, sensations in your belly, in your spine, coming into the organs of your belly. might find some areas that awareness hasn't touched for a while, where there's a feeling of stagnation, contraction. Just rest awareness there. Awareness is flowing from behind, right through your lower back and into your belly. As the breath in the background now is just still rising and falling. Spirit and form are coming together. Bring your awareness up a little higher between your shoulder blades. And start to feel into the muscles and the spine. Coming in from behind, bringing awareness into your heart space. Notice all the feelings there, subtle, tingling, pressure, the hardness, the softness, whatever's there, as you come forward, the physical heart, the heart chakra. You don't have to know what it is, don't have to name anything, just explore. Let awareness merge into your heart space. Open the belly and the chest to the field of awareness. Now come up to your head and we'll allow awareness to come into our brain. From the base of your brain, from the upper cervical spine, allow your awareness to start to move into the spine and then up into the brain, noticing all the energies there, a little tightness, softness, tingling, pressure, subtle, strong. The activity of the brain, thoughts coming and going. Awareness is seeping in to meet them all. Top of your head, top of the brain. Move your awareness into, through, front of the brain. just sit for a few minutes. Awareness filling our belly, filling the chest, filling the brain. Resting in the field of awareness. You can sense that field of awareness coming in from behind. Surrendering to it. Open. You probably sense as we continue allowing awareness in, that the sensations and the energies and the awareness start to merge. Right through the belly, and the belly starts to merge with the chest. And the chest starts to merge with the brain. And my meditation merges with your meditation. Surrender to the one field of awareness. Now gradually, in your own time, we'll complete this meditation. Come back to your breathing. Your feet on the floor. And bottom on the chair or the cushion. When you're ready, we'll complete the meditation. Open your eyes if you like, and we'll come back together. Could you get the sense of coming from behind?
I love it.
It helps to break the idea of doing meditation. Allowing meditation to undo you. So I teach mindfulness and stillness meditation, and I teach it in steps, and this is a lot of steps coming together. If you're interested, I've done a couple of trainings here with Stephen's place in this octagon, and we intend to do some more. If you're interested, we'll notify through the mailing list. Notify you. Usually I like to do a weekend training, so it's 2 days of going through the steps of, go through mindfulness of sensations, mindfulness of feelings, your emotions, mindfulness of thoughts, and then into what we've just been doing now, mindfulness of stillness, awareness of awareness. And to know yourself as the field of awareness.
Can I just touch on something?
Yes.
You talked then about mindfulness of emotions, and what I've sort of found, sort of sitting in awareness, is what I identify as emotions. So sensations of tears welling behind my eyes, and what I identify as sadness moving up my throat. So yeah, while trying to stay in that sort of just awareness realm, but there's also an awareness of, I suppose, what you identify as colours. And I suppose it feels like it wants to move.
Right.
So how do you sort of sit with that awareness, but then also, I suppose, mindfulness of emotions?
It's mindfulness of emotions.
Yeah.
Content doesn't affect awareness, and you don't have to change content to get in touch with the field. When you notice that you start to focus on content, like emotions, and start to think about them or try to get some agenda from them, complete them or heal them, then watch those thoughts. And then come back to watch the feeling. So with an emotion, emotions are made up of stories and feelings, energies. So the story is the cognitive side of the emotion. The feeling is the affective side of the energy of the emotion. And you watch both of them. But it's more reliable to keep coming back to the feeling of the feeling with your awareness. Notice the story, what your mind's saying about the feeling or about, trying to do something with the feeling. Notice that, and then come back to the feeling.
And let the body do what it's doing. So if tears are welling, just observe that. And
Let awareness do what it's doing. Awareness is a radical statement. Awareness is the only healer. We have curative things and we try to do things with our will, but awareness is the real healer. And when it comes and merges with form, healing happens, and it has symptoms, signs and symptoms of that healing happening. So just keep on meeting the feeling with the awareness and allow whatever happens. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you.
Well, if you were to run a 2-day course, what would it be called?
It would be called mindfulness-based stillness meditation and beyond.
Would it be 2 days or 2 half days, or what would it be?
2 days. So, like I think we did the last one through 10 to 4, 10 to 4, 10 to 5.
For lunch.
Yep.
How many people would be interested in that? Raise your hand. Okay.
We'll work on it. The numbers will be there, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
for
you.
your attention.
Awesome.
Yes.
Steve, I know you like people sitting on chairs, but I really love sitting on the ground. Thanks, Paul. A masterclass by one of the great meditation teachers in Australia, in the world. And we have a few of them in this area. And we're going to move into another section in a moment with Talia. And you have a friend who's here to sing with you, or just
We'll be seeing.
right? We didn't make a few announcements at the start. In case you didn't notice, there's a little, what would you call it in the trees, Steve?
The love shack.
Eh?
The love shack.
It's the love shack, I shouldn't have asked. So if you need, I'm going to have a little bit of banter for a minute or two, but if you need a quick break, it'll only be a quick one because we want to get straight into Talia's music. Point
Just 10
one.
steps up the driveway on the left. So,
Point two, there's some water out the back here. And point three, let me alert you to the fact that Steve and I Daz, who normally does our food, is in Japan. So you're not getting soup this afternoon. You're getting, what are you getting, Steve?
we're going to have some cake. We're going to have to cut food. Yeah, we've got some cookies, we've got cheese. What did you bring?
Cheese and pate and so on. I'm just pointing out to you, you're not getting a big meal at the end of the day. The reason why I've come back out here is I realised, Paul, and it's my fault that we didn't do an acknowledgement to country. So could I invite you to be a meditation pose? And we'll do that quickly unless you want to do it, Talia. Do you want me to do it or will you do it? On my mother's side, I have a connection. And it's been such a beautiful afternoon, and Paul's Qigong video, you'll notice, had the mountain behind it. So we acknowledge all of our ancestors, brothers and sisters, the Bunjalung, and all Indigenous peoples. May they be well, and may they be happy, may they live their lives with ease, and may they be safe and free. And just very quickly, a very short earth meditation. Come with me if you wish. If you don't, that's okay. So fingers to the ground, all 10 fingers. And breathing in the strength and the stability of the earth. Deep into your belly. Hold. And slowly breathing out any suffering, any affliction, any sadness. And once again, big deep breath in, deep into your belly. Hold. And breathing out. And may our Indigenous brothers and sisters know that we support their cause. Thank you. That was a little impromptu. Talia.
Gio, could I just mention that the ancestors are behind us. That's the intelligence of Indigenous people, as they acknowledge what's behind them, not focused on this and that, but what supports you, what holds you in place. It's not the forms of the ancestors, it's the spirit of our ancestors that are behind us.
And as I look over to you, Paul, over your shoulder, there's the mountain.
It's behind us.
And Talia, you and I'll have a chat about what will happen in February, but I suspect we may touch the earth and connect with the mountain. Talia, what a delight to have you to lead us for the rest of the day. And having said that, Steve hasn't got his watch on. So the fact that we're a few minutes behind, don't be alarmed by that, because we're hoping that you go as long as you like. And I think a few people are just having a stretch. If you need a stretch, do that now.
So we do just have a couple minute break.
And we'll have a couple of minutes break and we'll come back with Talia. And as you know, in previous months we've had the magical Miko Sundari and Tanya Wester and Catherine Riding, and now we have Talia. And so you're in for quite an afternoon. Thank you. So, yes, you brought your drama.
It was like,
And what's your name? Do you know?
is it too cold? Yeah, cool.
You were just watching the back of your head around the world.
Oh.
You don't know what you were
You don't have to,
doing.
don't turn it off.
No, I was just watching the back of Lisa's head.
Oh, everybody,
Now we know what Lisa's doing.
everybody, Lisa is here, and you may remember that in November we had a bumper session because we handed out, we had the, what do you call them, tarot cards, and people thought it was great. So there you go. I'll get Lisa when people come back to tell you briefly what these tarot cards are, but it's going to be only a 1 minute explanation, and then if you wish you can pick a card.
You do it.
Well, the wind might blow it into your life.
And what happened in November, people were sitting around the room, we didn't have that, do you remember this? Oh, you got special cards. And we had a wind blow and people ended up having cards in their lap, and some of them were quite gratuitous. So there you go, we're going to do that. It is Byron Day, wasn't it? Oh,
So let you just take one and have a look.
Take a good one, so swap it for another one if you don't like. Do you want me to pick one for you?
I've done it now.
Yes.
I'll have to go with it. Another glass as well.
Where you are mine, okay? This camera's rolling. You can see, can't see your head
Keep
now.
staying here.
Can't see your head. That's it. Read out loud what you've got. Or keep it very private. Either way.
You want a hand? Well,
This, the camera's rolling, so if you're aware of the camera's rolling,
yes.
it's transmitting around the world, so it's okay to do what you do as long as you know. Where do you go from here?
I don't know.
I've been to New Zealand in 24
How
years.
did you find that?
Yeah, I just walked on.
I keep going.
You keep doing that. Yeah, we can easily travel around the world.
Beautiful place, yeah. So you still come?
Well, even on the bus, you know, the bus is really
Stay where you want, is that it?
yeah, all the tourists. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to sing. Beautiful
On the right. Always call out.
Much about tarot cards.
A little bit.
Could you say for 30 seconds what tarot cards are and invite people to take a card at some time? It doesn't have to be immediately, at some time.
Okay, well, I'm just going to start by saying that these are not oracle cards.
Oh, thank
These
you.
are oracle cards, which are like beautiful, insightful wisdom. They're not a arranged so the tarot is into major.
Can you very quickly say what that distinction is? Error already.
Oh, this is perfect. We're about to jump into music. Okay, here we go.
Okay, we better take seats, eh?
Music and harmony.
Thank you.
To read the story. You went straight through me.
Well, wait till we get people seated. And the phone is the video's still on, isn't it, Steve?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now I have misled you. I've said they're tarot cards, and Tara has corrected me. Tara, what are they again?
They're oracle cards, which are like divination support systems where you can find wisdom in the oracular nature of images and symbols appearing to guide us back to that which is always with us.
Okay. Now you can take one of those cards now, or if you wish, later on, when you're ready. Or you don't have to take one at all.
Okay, so come on in, everybody, and we'll get started.
And Natalia, do you mind sitting up the front? With that,
I
or-
will sit up.
Yes.
Can we get a couple of pillows there?
Ah,
So
yeah.
that'd be a good idea. Paul, can I close that?
Yes. somebody just out there, but I don't mind closing it and opening it and closing it.
Yeah,
Please.
let's kick it off.
To kick it up.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
kick it up.
Let's go. No, let's go.
No.
Let's start.
Hari Om.
Okay.
Firstly, I'd like to thank Jer for inviting me here. Thank you, and for organising. Paul, thank you for setting this space and guiding us through these beautiful practices. It's actually going to be useful drawing upon your practices or the practices that you shared for this practice also. So thank you. And Steve, thank you also for having us here in this space. Such a beautiful view. Nature. So yeah, I welcome you all to join in and participate in whatever way feels right for you in the kirtan. So I'm guessing that most of you are familiar with kirtan, but I'm going to still explain basically what we're going to do, just in case there are those that would like the explanation. So my name is Talia anyway. I'm sure you can remember from Jir introducing me earlier. And yeah, kirtan is a practice, a bhakti practice, a practice of devotion, chanting the names of the divine and activating them. So it's as if we're activating the divine or aspects of the divine within us through sound, through gestures, through movement, through whatever expression feels right. So yeah, take it as you will. Express yourself and allow the mantras to move through you. Similar to what Paul was explaining about the energy in the field always existing. So as if it always exists, but the mantras, like reciting the mantras, speaking them out loud, or even hearing them, witnessing them in the sound waves, is activating them, and acknowledging what is already there with awareness. Yeah. Please join me in any way. If you feel to sing along, it'll be call and response to begin with. And if you pick it up, you're welcome to just sing at any point. Of course, we'll have to begin with the beach mantra, the universal seed mantra. I invite you also to close down your eyes for this practice. And if you could, it's just an invitation. Just imagine that we're opening up the channel. It's already open. But imagining it and feeling that opening. So it could be like a funnel shape. It's great that we're in this octagon. The funnel shape could reach up to the sky, going outwards. And also going down to the space, into the ground, into the earth. So as you're chanting the mantra Om, activating this channel, being aware of the divine that's within all beings, all things. Taking a deep breath in to prepare. Exhale completely. Let's do a couple more like that. Breathing in. And you're welcome to sigh out. Another deep belly breath. Exhale completely. Breathing in.
spotlight's on you.
Mm-hmm.
So the first chant that I'll offer into the space is a chant to Durga, Divine Mother, the warrior. Even the sound of that mantra is strong. You can sense it even just with the, one word. There's a section in this chant that I'm sharing, which is Hey Ma Durga. So it's like we're calling to the Divine Mother, calling out and receiving the blessings, the boons that she has for us, and just allowing her to hold you and gift you what you need, help you process, whatever it may be. You're just calling out to connect. And I guess I'll share with you the words so that you know what you're in for. The words are Jaya Jagadambe, Hey Ma Durga, Hey Ma Durga. Pretty simple. So allow the mantras to just flow through you. There are two different melodies, so just know that that's going to happen. You'll feel it, you'll know it, you'll sense it. You may even like to pay attention, to be aware of how the sound affects you, vibrates through you, within and around you. someone saying this to me a long time ago about mantras and how they're living. So that it's like they're being expressed through us. They're living. There's sound waves that exist always throughout time and space. And allowing them to come through is very special, and it's a way to create a relationship with different aspects of the divine. I thought I'd share that with you. I'm sure you felt so good in the space there. Maybe just a little bit, a little smidge. Thank you for allowing that to come through. All that aspect of divine to come through into this space. A little knockdown too. A little cosmic dancer, a little Shiva. So yeah, the next chant that I offer is to Shiva. And there goes one of his consorts, so of course it's just fitting. Yeah, the words for this chant is very simple also. Yeah, it's just Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Nama Om. Yeah, Shivaya Shivaya Nakraja Shivaya.
What does it mean?
Shiva is pure consciousness. Yeah, there's a masculine representation of divine. So Durga is more feminine. I guess I did say that actually before. And Shiva is the masculine. And if you were to paint a picture of Shiva, the blue is covered in ash, probably. It's like rags all over his body, like a tiger's skin over him, sitting in cemeteries or whatever. Places that, yeah, just, I think for me, anyway, how I'm relating to it right now in this moment, is that Shiva is like showing us that consciousness is everywhere, even in the darkness, in the ashes of the fire, in the destruction of life. So yeah, Shiva is the destroyer as well. So you've got the Trinity, the three aspects of life, or the cycle. So you've got Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. So Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the sustainer. So if like Brahma's like the aspect of the divine that creates, say, this little statue, and then Vishnu sustained it. So all the particles stay in place, so it stays there. Life is contained in some way. And then Shiva is the destroyer. Bye-bye, statue. And then I don't know, it may melt and turn into something else and be transformed. So yeah, Shiva is also the energy of transformation. We need that energy. Can't just stay the same. Can't just be sustained in this. Like my body's constantly changing. In every moment, can't possibly stay the same. Even if I drink a little sip of tea, it's being changed. Yeah, maybe chant to Shiva, Nataraj, the cosmic dancer, dance of life, embracing that dance of life in its entirety as well. Not just the lovely, pleasant parts, but all of it, and seeing the divine in every kind of thing, everything, always, in all ways. May we all, through these practices, get to know the self, the true self, the higher self, the all-encompassing self more. May we create harmony on this planet. May we work in harmony with this planet, with each other. May we grow, evolve, on all levels, all planes of existence. Thank you.
Thank you. Jai.
Beautiful beings, may you close with me 3 chants of Om and then High Om. Close chanting meaning peace, so it's like Om, acknowledging, activating the seed of the universe, the paths of the universe, and Shanti, peace within, peace all around, and peace throughout the entire universe. And then Hari, God, Spirit, is within all. Taking a deep breath in first. Make a silly sound. Teachers and all of our teachers, the people that shed light on our path, so that we stay on the path, the light. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurudeva Namaha. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om.
Talia. We, I don't know whether the video's run out, Steve. You can leave it on if it's still going. Still going, is it?
Yep.
That's what you get when you buy a Huawei phone, folks. You get brilliant vision, you get brilliant sound, as you'll see when you check the video out later, and the batteries last forever. Oh my God. Okay, Talia, I said it before after the last gig we've had. The last gig we had a teacher who was a former teacher at NIDA. One of her students was Kate Blanchett. And the time before that, we had Miko Sundari, and we also, who is technically brilliant and world class, and of course we've had Kenya Wester here, who has such a hard energy that. What am I saying? You are with them.
Absolutely.
You agree, Stephen?
It's such an innocence. Like, it's so real.
And it's good that we got, and one of the things about the Earth Meditation Tribe, very briefly, we're not going to go through the website today, it's about a reconnection within, with each other, and with the Earth Mother. It's about a return to the yin, a return to the great integrity. And we make no, we have no hesitation saying that this entity is being used for the time being as a platform for the goddesses to step forward. Sure, there will be the Paul Bedsons and the Rahashas and the Geos and blah-de-blah-de-blah, but read between the lines, my friends. So that's the first comment I make. The second comment I make is that Talia is off to India shortly. How long for?
I don't know.
That's a way.
She wants me.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the reasons why I am so lucky in coming crossing paths with these goddesses is I hang out at Martyrs on a Friday and Saturday night at Middle Pocket. And may I recommend you, if you've got, rather than go to the Bruns Hotel on a Friday or Saturday night, I know none of you do, the gigs there are high class. Would you agree with me? And you get the kirtan on a Friday night, and Saturday night you get the Havan. Very important exercise. And the Hindus, how they let go to the fire. The Buddhists go upstairs and they intellectualise about letting go. The Hindus touch the heart, let go to the fire. You can do that on a Saturday night, every Saturday night at a world-class presentation at Middle Pocket. Help me, Steve. Thank you for presenting this place like Martyr at Temple Byron. Now, Temple Byron's been sold, folks, so who knows where the Earth Meditation Tribe will go in Byron Bay. It may go nowhere because it may have fallen out of love with Byron Bay. We'll see. If there's an extra venue that this entity has, maybe it should be here, Steve, but you and I need to have a conversation about that. Do I take it from what you heard today that you're enjoying what's happening here on the third Sunday of each month? Right. I should have said this at the start, Paul, and got you to do it, or you, Talia. In November it became apparent to me that a lot of people sit in the room and may have something to contribute. And thus we are now doing what I call the Lakota circle. There's a story there, just go with me, and we'll go around the room, because I know when we did this in November, Peter, your comments formed part of a mindfulness course that I'm constructing now. They were that good. Let me tell you what he said. Do you remember what one of them was?
No, I don't.
There were two. You're only allowed a word or a short phrase. Please, no life stories. But what Peter said was, may we learn to, correct me, may we learn to find out how to live in God and bring that into being.
Okay, let me state if I can get it together right now.
Okay, so we're going to go around the circle. You do not have to say anything. The Dakota people were now here 2 or 3 years ago. I was one of their people who backed them, but we had to do it under the radar because you know what's going on in the madness of this country. And they sat around the big room, a couple of hundred. You got your name and one word. So I'm going to go around the room. You can say one word or a phrase as to how you're feeling now, the event of the afternoon, or what's happening in your life. I'll start if you wish. It's Geo, and it's gratitude for today.
And Talia, grateful.
Talia, initiation.
And by the way, if you don't want your name or your voice in cyberspace, just let the mic pass you.
Tara. And there's a prayer. May the fields continue to sing through us the way it
Maya, everything is honoured.
Everything
Is honoured.
is fine.
Robert, appreciation. Grant, peace. I feel like I'm at home here. Wonderful, is what I would say.
Chad, inspired.
Tekla, peaceful.
Stephen, heart opened.
Zoe surrendered.
Romany, journey to enlightenment.
George, communal.
Anna, loving gratitude. Lisa, surprised.
Michael, gratitude.
Can, grateful.
All innocence.
Stella, joyful.
Sorry, I'm going to go back to Paul. I've got a hearing problem.
Innocence.
Innocence.
Clara, thank you for so much light and authenticity.
At Mabali, new beginnings.
Peter, love. And Greg, you might like to read that,
Oh,
which is what I said previously.
People on the floor haven't spoken now.
People in the middle.
oh, sorry.
Sorry, I understand.
Oh, beg your pardon. Please, Alf.
Now that this tension's fully on me, contentment.
No.
As you said, contentment.
Sabina, gratefulness.
Govinda, sun on a lotus.
I've got a hearing problem again.
Sun on a lotus.
Wow.
Sun on
Josh, beauty.
Can I just answer you, Govinda, with the lotus thing? No mud, no lotus.
True, that for sure.
And here's, would you believe it, the card that was the message from last time. I'll get Talia to read it. Just read it first.
Evolve. Recognize the attributes of God within you and express them in your daily life.
That's it, folks. So let's wrap up for the day. Thank you for coming. To wrap up, at the start we had no one at the door working out who had Eventbrite tickets and who had to pay cash. I'm not going to give you a long lecture on what is called Dana today, the Buddhist. You know I'm very fond of Buddhism. But Dana is also about honesty, and Dana is about gratitude and generosity. And I'm someone in managing events and with Steve's help, where I don't like people honouring us and going home with nothing in their pocket, at least their bedroom money, I say. So I'd ask if you haven't put some money in out the front that you do that before you go. Gratitude and generosity are at the core of Buddhism. Can I leave it and give you the longer version on some other day, Steve?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, and
Just before we go, normally we come out here and have tea and a bit of food, but today with the numbers, we're going to go up to the house on the deck. So if people could just grab something off the back there, the tea, and grab the extra jug, so we have 2 jugs up there. And we'll just go on the deck and just stay on the deck and move on.
And let me be very direct with you. I'm now the event manager, not the nice Buddhist guy. We need, if we want this event to happen, we need you to step forward. And if you're one of the goddesses that want a platform, have a word to me. That means having a coffee and Brunswick Heads or whatever, do it. Or come to Martyrs or catch me somewhere. Point 1. Point 2, on days like this, I brought up the guy who normally does our food is fabulous. He's in Japan at the moment. I brought up the pumpkins and everything else, and Steve and I and Lisa had a conversation, and we decided it was all too difficult to make pumpkin soup. So what I'm saying to you is, don't assume that it's easy. Steve puts in countless hours to present this place as it was presented today. Have a look at the video tonight of the mountain and the front garden. And it's the same as Mona at Temple Byron. They spend countless hours, and we often take it for granted. Anyway, end of the lecture. Thank you for coming.
So if you want a tea, a bit of cake, a bit of nibblies, make your way back up to the lawn, and we'll be around the lawn and the deck, and that would be really nice.
Can you give us clearer direction to the middle pocket?
128 Middle Pocket Road.
That's
the Middle Pocket.
Yogashara.
Oh, that's
Middle
the
pocket.
the temple.
Yeah.
At the temple.
They've changed the name though, so it's called Talia Yoga.
Is it?
If you want to be simple, I think you'll still find
I was
under
just
Middle
checking
Pocket
out the middle
Chart.
pocket.
But you get Hinduism, and as Pranama, you all saw Pranama here a couple of months ago. Hello. Serious quality. Her comment about Martha to me was, Greg, I closed my eyes and it was as if I was in the back streets of Calcutta. No need to say anything more. Thank you for coming.
Oh, what time is that on Saturday? Is the question?
The Havan on Saturday starts at 5 o'clock. But go once and do touch the heart, release the fire.
What's her name again?
Marta.
And Baba G.
Okay, and there are the cards on the floor. They are not tarot cards, they are oracle cards.
Is it on Friday too? Martha?
On Friday it's a kirtan.
What time is that?
5 o'clock. No, it's called.
Maybe 6.
Steve, can you issue some directions as to what you want to see happen in the evening?
Everyone have fun.